Dateline, Pennsylvania, where one city has entered the 21st century 50 years ahead of schedule. Welcome to Punchbowl, a city built for the space age. Here in Punchbowl, experimental science and state-of-the-art technology create a futuristic paradise the likes of which have never been seen. This is a city unlike any other, free of crime, pollution, poverty, and other urban blights. Menial labor is a thing of the past, thanks to all the robots who keep Punchbowl running like clockwork. People can't stop talking about it, and why should they? Punchbowl is a model of good old American ingenuity, much of it developed by famed scientist Dr. Herman Y., now a naturalized American citizen working for the good guys. But who's funding this fantastic foray into futurism? Why, none other than billionaire playboy industrialist Andrew Monday. America's favorite rags-to-riches story is the visionary who's calling the shots in this town. At the grand opening ceremony this morning, the world's richest man had this to say.
Here in Punchbowl, for the first time in human history, life is what it was meant to be, free of all unpleasantness. Why, someday the entire world will be like Punchbowl, but for now, it stands alone, a beacon of purity and human potential in a world of social upheaval and moral turpitude.
Bold words from a bold man. But perhaps the only thing more unlikely than this orphan's rise to fame and fortune is the city he's built, where everyone is invited to drink their fill of the future, and no one has a care in the world.
Oh my goodness!
Get your hands off my weenie!
Good morning. Is everything okay?
He stole my hot dog!
Well, that wasn't very nice. Stealing isn't allowed in Punchbowl. You'll have to give it back.
Oh.
If you'd like something to eat, I can show you one of Punchbowl's many fine dining establishments.
Yeah, go eat something else, jerk. Go on, get out of here. He stole my hot dog. Why me?
Stay back! That isn't one of us! He just ate that chomp's brain!
I should
Who is that?
join that content.
Stop eating me! Ow! Ow!
I can use some help! This is really, really bad. What's buzzing, cousin? I'm too young to die!
Now I'll show you cannibal!
Ow! Feels not good!
Just one! Oh no! A zombie! Denial! Ow! 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 I've got a wife and kids! Spit that out, damn it! I'll show you what for. Wait! Not the throat! The dream is over! Who is... Sit down! No! Let's go! Stop hitting me! Oh! Why me? I'm bringing you in. Can't breathe! I'll show you what for. Not the face!
Need to make a quick getaway? The Punchbowl monorail is the best way to get around the city.
Hey, come back here! Get over here!
This is the chief! What the hell is going on out
out there! You would not believe the calls we're getting at the station! Help me! Help me! Something's trying to eat my brain! Sounds like a sick dog or something. You boys better lock things down pronto! Mr. Monday wants everything perfect today! Masters, out!
Anyone else out of bullets? Yep.
The monorail is arriving. Please keep clear of the track.
Welcome to the Fertile Crescent biome, where the grass is always greener. Today at the world's most advanced greenhouse, meet me, Maggie Monday.
Some folks go for cannibals.
Is everything satisfactory, Miss Monday?
Yes, Sonny.
Sure you don't need anything? A cold drink?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
Foot massage?
Oh, I'm... What?
No, nothing. No, never mind.
You're a nice man, Mr. Skegness, but don't you have better things to do than make passes at your employer's mother?
I'm just doing my job, Miss Monday. Andrew asked me to look after you, and I'm going to make sure nothing unseemly happens on this wonderful,
Sonny.
fabulous,
Sonny.
huge
Eyes up here.
day.
Just anywhere you can only find these melons. So step right up and place your order for a taste of Maggie's melons. They're only here in Punchbowl, Pennsylvania.
Better come with me, Miss Monday. This doesn't look like a safe place for you. Perhaps we can go back to my place.
Nice try, Mr. Skegness!
Oh, Maggie, won't you leave a couple melons my way?
Look, there's one. It's not just one. Sit down. I'll show you what for. My brain! I just want to play God! Why me? Yeah. Killing me! You damny bastard! My brain!
Why, hello there! It's me, Guidebot. Remember me from the plaza? Are you sure that hole in your side doesn't bother you? Because it bothers me. I can see all those internal organs slurping around in there. Wasn't that your pancreas? No, well, suit yourself.
Zombie, over there.
It's chewing my brain!
I'm bringing you in.
Can't breathe! What's up? Right there! brain! My legs! Another one! Oh, what the hell? I can't walk! Holy crap! I'm bringing you in. Go, 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 go!
Even I wouldn't do that.
Ow! 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 There's something inside my brain! Stop hitting me! I see another one! No! Please! Not the throat! I'll show you what for! No! 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 My legs! God, my brain! I'm bringing you in. My brain! Get your own woman! This one's taken! I'll show you what for. Why me?
Why did I choose science? That could have been a talk show. Ow! 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 Ow!
Sit down. I'll show you what for. Someone! Stop hitting me! Light a match! God, my brain! Uh-oh! Whoa! Sit down! Please! Not the throat!
That's the other major character that we introduce at the very end of this level is Otis Monday. Otis actually has sort of an epic conspiracy theory which we couldn't divulge. We couldn't get around to the whole thing in the course of the game, but you'll hear bits and pieces of it. And this level is actually the first part where you get to hear a little of what makes Otis so special. And he only gets more special as the game goes on.
Yeah, I think we set up a lot of nice carrots with this level. We say, hey, here's a lot of the people who are involved that maybe you didn't see in the intro cinematic, and you're definitely guaranteed to see them all again before the game is through.
Take that! Yikes! Pay attention! Go, 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 go! Spit that out, damn it! Stop hitting me! Right there! I'm bringing you in!
Well, Galday, the dead walk! Almighty voices in my head, I'll never doubt you again! The commies have infiltrated this country so completely that even the dead have turned against us! Well, the Quaker State Irregulars ain't going without a fight!
pump bud?
Fill her up?
Yeah, but make it snappy. We're in the middle of a zombie holocaust.
Okie dokie, 1 tank of extra leaded coming right up.
I'm not sure I have enough cash to cover that.
Oh, never you mind, sir. It's on the house.
No, there's no need for that.
Oh, it's my pleasure, officers. My pleasure. Hey, want me to look under the hood?
No, I need to use the restroom.
Oh, it's round the back.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll try to keep from eloping with the car.
Boy, you know, it's a good thing you stopped by, officer. There's been a bit of lawlessness this afternoon.
Tell me about it.
Strangest thing, this gentleman, a very ill one by the look of it.
Wait a minute. Green skin, festering wound in his guts, ugly tie.
I'm never gonna get used to seeing that. Huh. Ain't that a kick in the head?
What's that?
What?
Okay, everyone turn to the right.
Whoa! Hit the brakes! Hey! Let me give you a hand.
God, oh God! My bride! Stop! Eat me, please!
Get back! I'll show you what for. I got a wife and kids!
So I'm Alan Turner, and I'm a designer here at White Load. We're here to talk about the level that we lovingly know as the police station. It's interesting because it's one of the very first levels that we got functional for the game, and from it, a lot of the other basic gameplays that got enhanced throughout the rest of the game came out of this level. Everything that you are expected to know how to do, you pretty much are learning it by this level in the game.
Yep. This is Patrick Curry. I'm the lead designer, and like Alan said, everything except for the head in terms of abilities you have by now. And like Alan said, it was the first one that we ever did, so we were kind of learning as we went with the police station, figuring out, hey, how's Stubbs going to work? How are the enemies going to work? How are the zombies going to work? How's this crazy hand thing going to work? And so we tried to make a level that was conducive to teaching that to the player, and still being fun.
Right, right. And what's also interesting about that is that the first thing that was really working in this level in terms of gameplay was the hand in the detention area. It started out as a paper project where we were moving upwards from the first floor to the detention area, and then to the dance battle, and wound up working at it from the middle outwards. So the detention level got, and that whole hand bit got done. And originally it was only one path, right? You went and got one of the lieutenants and walked, this long, arduous, very boring path. And over time, that whole process got more and more convoluted and became one of my more favorite portions of the game. There's so many different ways to pull that off that you can go through it and do it and play it differently each time.
Yeah, one of the reasons that the police station ended up being one of the first levels that got done is the first game that we ever took screenshots from, the first level that we ever took screenshots of. It was the first level that we ever showed to the press. We showed it behind closed doors on a press tour, and then we showed an enhanced version of it at Game Developer Conference. And it's good, you always need a level to figure things out, and doing a level that's kind of in the middle of the game is handy because you don't have to teach the player every little thing by then, but you want to kind of feel like, hey, it's the middle of the game and the player's having fun and this is working. It's not too easy, it's not too hard.
Right, it's all about getting that core functionality working, as opposed to working first on the first level or the last level, because those two levels are always going to be the exceptions to the rule and not the rule themselves. And this level does a pretty good job of being.
Listen up, you brain-eating cretin! Your little cannibal joyride is over! My men are cleaning the rest of the zombie filth off the streets, and as for you, I'm gonna fix your wagon personally. Dr. Y is on his way over right now, but I'll be dancing on your grave long before he arrives. I wonder if there'll be anything left for him to dissect.
We can't let those thugs destroy such a fascinating and potentially useful specimen.
Not to worry, old chap. We'll do it ourselves. Where's the bone saw?
I thought you had it.
Zombie, over there!
It's a prank!
I'd like to congratulate our riot squad for capturing the lead zombie. All riot officers will be invited to a special party on Friday. Cake and ginger ale and possibly one of those undead beasts. Mr. Monday himself. As for the rest of you, what the hell were you doing? Trying to make me look bad? I won't forget this. I need help.
Say, Bill, did you lose weight?
I see a zombie. I have found one. Excuse me?
How come you ain't talking, Bill?
I think I'm over there. Right there. Back for more, eh?
What are you doing?
What is it?
Working for the undead.
Hey!
Zombie! Over there!
I can't believe
It's working for the undead.
Oh my!
Oh, that was my second favorite arm.
Just head over here.
Ah!
I see a zombie! I have found one. I can help.
No! No!
Only the undead would be so brazen. Oh, no! How will I juggle?
How do you like it?
What's wrong
You zombie bastard!
Oh, stop choking me!
So many of them. You can't win! My working arm! No!
Die! Let me give you a hand. Hey, that's all wrong!
Oh, God! My brain!
This isn't funny! Oh, please! Not the throat!
Oh, you're right, more! I've got a wife and kids!
Huh? Mother of God!
I'll clean up the hour of reckoning! Oh, stop! Eat me, please!
This won't leave any marks.
Feet don't fail, please! Not the throat! Nobody escapes the stick! Let go of that appendage!
Oh my God!
Master's out!
Stop hitting me! Give that arm back! Oh! No! How will I juggle?
Die!
I'm glad you came directly to my office. It's much more convenient if I kill you here. You're about to learn you can't escape the long arm of the law. I told you I would dance in your grave, and I meant it.
You dance like an undead century!
There's a place where lovers go to cry their troubles away, and they call it Lonesome Town, where the broken hearts stay. You can buy a dream or two to last you all through the year, and the only price you pay.
You're pretty spry for a dead man, but you're still no match for me!
Crazy when she drills me, tell me why. Just like the lightning from the sky, she loves to kiss me till I can't see straight. She's my lollipop, it is great. I call her lollipop, lollipop, oh lollipop.
Beat that, zombie!
No explanation for the massive explosion that destroyed the Punchbowl police station or...
Oh, Fred. I think we're moving a little fast.
Relax, baby. Ted would have wanted it this way.
I watched him die.
Yeah, like 3 hours ago. Don't live in the past, Judy. It's time to move on.
Oh, Ted. Fred. Fred.
Those things! Eating bread. It's eating my soul!
My brain! Look, there! This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me! The hour of reckoning is at hand! Oh, stop! Eat me, please!
I'll beat you down!
Hold it right there! Oh, God! Not like this!
I'll...
Why me?
I'll clean up these streets!
Guess who? It's your old friend, Guidebot. How are you? Things are rather hectic around here, aren't they? Quite an astonishing turn of events. You must feel like you're losing your head.
I'll show you what for.
Go!
That's so wrong! To take everything so literally, you know.
Time for batting punch! No!
And never!
Yikes! I'm bleeding!
You zombie bastard! Ow! The hour of reckoning is at hand!
I got a wife and kids!
Oh my God! Stop kidding me!
Don't fail now! Look! There's one! Sit down!
Stop eating me!
Eat lead, you ugly freak! I'll show you what. Please, not the throat!
Clean up these streets!
Right there!
So long!
My working arm!
Ah, stop! Eat me, please! Who said violence never solves it? Pulverized ribcage! This feels...
I'm preparing practice.
This isn't funny! It's not just one!
Brain eating in progress.
Ah! You're killing me!
Look, there.
I'm bringing you in. Go, 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 go!
Right there.
Split your size, my that out.
No! How will I juggle?
Then, Roddy Prong is a crank in search of a crankcase. And I'm crazy for you, Nurse Beulah.
Smile!
The psych ward. He's...
God, oh, God! My brain! Oh! Oh! Ow! Ah! Ah, stop! Eat me, please! Get some 45 caliber justice. I see. It's touching me. It's touching me. Good grief. I'm no ordinary citizen. Oh. Ow! Them! Chew on that! Hey! Yeah! Oh! The end is near! Ah! Ah! Oh my God! My arm! Ah!
It's working for
Die! So long, let me... Oh!
The other part of this level is the promenade. There's like, it's two sections, right? There's a garage area and then there's a promenade. And the promenade was just basically, the idea is it's this long outdoor mall of stores and shops and movie theaters and, you know, the entertainment section of Punchbowl. And what I always thought was cool about the promenade is it has a slow upward progress to it. So you eventually get to this point where there's this ramp fight. And the ramp fight in there, we actually initiates from one of our old demo levels when we were first trying to shop the game around. We had this, a lot of it was based on this whole taking of a bridge. And it took the idea of that we had in that demo level because it just seemed so cool and built it up into the fight that's in the mall right now. And you know, once you got people coming in, delivering things with cars and all kinds of folks shooting at you. And this is the last time you see the police. So every police character in the game, except for the chief, is in the garage and in the promenade section of the garage.
Hey! Stop choking me! Spit that out! I'll show you what for. This isn't funny! Zombie! Someone else! Bringing you in my head! Oh, my brain! down! My brain! Oh! Oh! Killing me! God, oh God! My brain! Join us! Take up arms and fight with the Quaker state irregulars! We licked Hitler and we can lick the hordes of undead Reds! Now, who's with me?
So his wife says, "That's not a pig, that's a duck."
And the farmer says, "I wasn't talking to you."
I don't get it.
That's 'cause you're dumb, Chad.
What was that? I'm too old for this! Oh there! Oh God! Oh there! Oh my!
Welcome to the Punchbowl Mall. Why stand outside in the hot sun when all the best bargains are inside? Come on in and shop.
It stopped me! It stopped my head!
Come inside and bye. Welcome to the Punchbowl Mall. Come inside for the best prices in Punchbowl. Welcome to the Punchbowl, a shopping center unlike
Where'd my hand go?
Dirty work. Welcome to the Punchbowl.
Give me a zombie! Damn it, that really hurt.
Outside.
Shoot you!
Put him through a
Welcome to the Punchbowl Mall. All the best bargains are inside. Come on and shop.
Easy, purse! Let in my pretty skull!
It's a brain eater.
Ow, 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 ow!
I'll whack you!
Don't get wrecked, Father! Father...
I'll smack the taste out of your mouth! What? A zombie!
My brain!
This isn't supposed to happen. Oh, God! Not like this!
I think I'm gonna... What? Who?
Hold still!
Smell that bacon? Whether it's breakfast or dinner, everything goes better with a thick, meaty slice of bacon.
Oh there! Oh, God!
This is too much, man!
Sensei, check out
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
I can defend myself!
It's dangerous out there shooting.
Got some bad news for ya!
What?
Daughter with this my brain!
From commies, foreigners, weakness, and other natural enemies of the American child. Arm your offspring.
old 12-incher with your name on it.
Teeth in my pretty skull. Stock of unmentionables.
Why me?
We all know what it's like to crave bacon, but we also know how hard it is to keep a girlish figure. That's why we invented Lady Bacon Hut, where you can get a full serving of savory bacon flavor in a petite portion. Lady Bacon.
I'll be in the truck. You finish him off.
I got a blade in my head.
What the? Get that away from me! I'm hurt! You won't like this! Gonna catch you! This is just adding insult to injury. Gonna catch you. They got me. How you like this? I'll hit you back. I'm gonna get you for Wales. That numbskull's been in there too dang long, but he can hoof it back to the farm.
Punchbowl Mall. The fashions of the future, the prices of the past.
Come on now, old Otis is in a hurry. I know you won't fail me, old trusty iron steed.
Welcome.
I'm alone on the farm with my dream. With no self-esteem. And at night, I head out in the barn. And I'm
Red alert! The final ring! The fourth trumpet! Low, deadly, black-hearted brain eaters from beyond the grave! A worldwide, eternal Frankenstein living death slavery! You boys, get your pants on! There's evil afoot! Godless brain eaters from the night! The great day of wrath has come! A zombie! Come here, zombie!
Well, well, well.
Ready? Aim!
Oh, there! Oh, no!
Open the gate!
There's one.
This is working!
Holy smokes!
Take these!
Oh, there!
Come here, zombie!
Over there! Oh, God!
Lord have mercy!
make reference during a cutscene in this barn to a famous movie. If you're very young or just culturally illiterate,
like certain members of this development team,
certain members of the wide load staff didn't recognize the movie we were referring to. Not going to name names. Christopher. But yes, this was actually, I think Doug's original idea was to have a sort of a Braveheart speech.
And it's the classic rallying the troops before the big assault.
And I twisted that into the Patton speech for a couple reasons. One, because it's not a Scottish zombie, and I just loved the idea, the iconography of Stubbs in front of the American flag, rallying his undead minions. One thing you may not notice, one thing we've wondered whether we should explain to you, is you'll notice the flag on the door of the barn has 2 stars crossed off. And that is because Otis Monday refuses to acknowledge Hawaii and Alaska as states. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Boy, I hope that isn't trademarked.
And who's the voice actor on that particular speech?
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
Man of mystery.
Brian knows. Brian's about to mysteriously disappear.
Well, whoever he is, he did a bang-up job.
Stubbs actually, his performance here was the stuff of legend.
Brains, 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 brains.
Shoot him, Bill! Ow! Oh, there! Ow! Oh, God! Come on! Dang nabbit! Kill that zombie! I want him dead! I want him more than dead! I want him so dead the vultures won't touch him! Ain't I taught you boys nothing? Come and get it! Eat lead, you undead beast! Don't hit! Oh, there! Ow! 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 Oh, God! Oh! You! back, you!
Oh, monk.
Oh, yeah! Go to belt! Oh, no! Is that the best you can do?
Well, actually, one thing I want to say is that this is probably the one level where you get to hear Otis the most, which is a good thing, I suppose. Otis does get to deliver a little more of his worldview, which is unique.
I guess it is a worldview, isn't it?
It is. It's a what do the Germans call it? A Weltanschauung, or yes. And Otis would probably shoot you for even saying that. But yeah, so
he covers all the bases.
Yeah. Well, not quite all of them. I think the rest will be covered in his forthcoming
novel.
Yeah.
Or his manifesto, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to be on the same shelf as Ann Coulter and Al Franken.
Yeah.
But will be less lucid than either. One of the best parts of developing a game is when the game starts surprising you, when things that you've done combine in some weird way that you didn't expect, and it's sort of shocking and delightful at the same time. And definitely, I think combat dialogue for me is one of the things that tends to combine itself in weird and unusual ways that sometimes work far better than I could have ever expected. One of my favorite moments during development was when there was a test level we made, and there were two police officers chasing Stubbs, and the cops were rather trigger happy at that point. They'd fire at anything, through anything, including each other, just to get to you. And so two cops were chasing me, and one of them fired point blank range into the back of his friend, and his friend turned around and stared at the gunman, who said, "It wasn't me." And I've told that story a billion times, and I've told it better every other time.
What I guess the one I love the most is the brilliant understatement of the medium militia. When you shoot or rip off one or both of his arms, and he says, "That ain't good."
Stay back! They can't stop the Quaker State era, you just stand still. Now just hold it right there. Asketh the Lord, and he shall provideth. Well, the Lord done provideth me with enough of trinitrotoluene to blast you all the way back to Moscow. Don't even try to run. You ain't getting away from me. No one gets away from Otis Monday, not even you! Hey there, fella. Long time, eh? Huh? Son of a bitch!
remember what you are supposed to do.
Yes, drop the antibacterial solution in the main treatment basin and activate the agitators to ensure that the water supply is untainted.
Don't screw it up.
If you're so concerned, why don't you
try not to say?
Welcome to the Punchbowl Dam, where our motto is, damn it.
Why are we hanging out here? We don't drink water. It's part of the programming. Yeah, but why? Probably because this is where time or game. And if they need us, they know we're fine. We're fine. I mean, don't criticize me. We should do something. Brainiac. Yeah, I hear that.
I'll show you! It's chewing my brain! I'm bringing you in. This isn't funny. There's one of those undead beats. There's something inside my brain. My beautiful mind.
So I kind of designed these areas also with, there's a lot of robots in the beginning and they kind of ignore you and just go about their business and work on things, but I try to make them patrol right through the firefights so that a scientist will accidentally hit a robot with a shot or two and then he'll freak out and go lost in space on you. They won't get into the mix with you unless they actually take the damage, so.
Don't eat me!
So I think this is the first time you ever encounter these shotgun scientists.
The boomstick guys.
Boomsticks. And originally I wanted to do something cool with them in here where you would burn their faces off with like hot steam, but we got concerned with the amount of particles in this room, and so we kind of just made it a cool fight. And kind of moved that into the next water rooms, which are less particle intensive. So it's the first time you fight both kinds of scientists, actually. Yeah, so instead of doing the burning off their faces with steam, we did sort of a little optional choke them with gas in this room, which is you have all these vents on the ceiling and blowing the fresh air into this room, but once you turn them all off, the room fills with the poisonous gas, and they choke to death.
Today to talk about two things, gentlemen: security and stupidity.
Ooh, choking! There's something inside my brain! Ow, it's chewing my brain!
I wouldn't do that.
No! No! I was trying to kill somebody else. I'll show you something inside my brain! I can't! I'm not gonna stop shooting until you're all dead! Have some punch! Don't eat me! No!
kind of a cool area now because it's one of the ones in the game where you get to choose how you want to beat it. You could come here from the very beginning and watch that guy go in there and just possess someone and just, you know, they won't even know you're a bad guy and just walk right in there and open it. You can be stealthy with the hand and walk through the vent, or you can fight. You can do Rambo on it and just fight your way through it. So it's kind of cool that you kind of get to choose how you want to play the game right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like air ducts and vents in the game that you don't have to use, but they're there. Good reason to go back and visit some areas.
I also liked in this area where you get to see the zombies behind the glass, banging on the glass. It kind of reminded me of the new Dawn of the Dead, where the zombies are banging on the mall glass and you just see them through there, or Alien Resurrection, where they have them trapped behind the glass and
right.
They kind of just beat their way out. Stubbs lets them loose and havoc ensues.
Warning. Water contamination detected. Isolate and remove contaminants immediately.
He's befouling the water supply. The living dead.
And this is the first level where you use your whiz as a real mechanic. Yeah. So originally, the dam is the combination of two levels that we designed early on. One was Taint the Reservoir, where the whole idea of it was to fight your way to the reservoir and then just take a big old pee in it. And then the other level was breaking this huge dam. That's another. We've had these ideas where we want the zombies to break stuff in the environment. So we had this crazy idea that you would, bust a whole dam. So we kind of combined those two in this one level. And the P battle is really, the idea behind that is basically it's just a solo game of King of the Hill, where you have to be in the hill. And everybody's coming at you. And the P was just kind of a cool mechanic to force you to stay on the hill to actually solve it. And it's just funny. I mean, a zombie taking a whiz.
I liked peeing on the cops. That's my highlight, is peeing on the cops and make them fall into the water.
Yeah, actually, I remember actually this was in here for a while. In order to make the P work, it had to come out of a model, I guess. And so I remember Seeger stuck the gut grenade model.
I think that's still on there.
So, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it probably won't be by the time we play this. But if you spin the camera around, the gut grenade was hanging out of Stubbs' pants.
It looks pretty gross.
It is, a horrific picture of Zombie Wang.
Wow! Pay attention!
Contamination level at 75%. Total pollution imminent.
I can't fight it! I must get away! No! I know all about buckwheat I am allergic to
Contamination level critical. Toxin detection system overload.
of my strength! Stop or not! My beautiful mind!
Not my brain, old chum. Not today.
Destroy the zombie skirt. Destroy the zombie skirt. That's a zombie.
Or hair-lip Charles, or something of that sort. And he
There's something inside
No.
my brain! No!
Something about squeezing a lemon until the juice ran.
Don't eat me! No! The joke's on you! I try to avoid this sort of thing.
Attention all dam personnel. We have worries. The power coil is overloaded. Make sure none of those things step inside the breaker boxes. If they overload the breakers, the entire dam could, well, try not to think about that.
Stop panicking. This is nothing. The only way this could turn out bad is if they start walking between the breaker terminals and completing the circuit, and that's just insane. Oh no.
This is Chuck Chumley of the Punchbowl Action News, a breaking story from the Punchbowl Dam where the zombie who's been terrorizing the city is apparently cornered. Our roving reporter Jimmy Nesbitt is on the scene now and reporting live by telephone. Jimmy.
Oh, God, help me! I don't want to die!
We appear to be experiencing some interference. I'm sure Jimmy will be back soon with his full report. This just in. Punchbowl Action News, your source for the news as it happens, has received a report of a 200-foot column of putrescent water approaching the... What the fuck? Punchbowl Action News, still coming to you live from City Hall, where the lovely and glamorous Maggie Mundy is here to share her thoughts about this shocking chain of events.
I think it might be best if we all left town for a while until the authorities get things...
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Monday here. No, don't stand up. It's been a trying day. I want you all to know that I'm as shocked by these strange and terrible events as anyone, especially the flash flood, which has cost me millions in property damage.
Property damage? Andrew, how can you worry about that when people are dying?
Leave me alone!
Anyway, folks, it sure has been rough. I won't deny it. But Punchbowl will rise above these minor calamities. I invite everyone to calm down. Just take a deep breath and enjoy the rest of your day in Punchbowl. Everything is going to be fine.
Not the face!
Surrender!
Oh!
Oh!
That's a zombie! Oh, no!
My penis! I mean, arm! No! My arm!
Eat it!
My brain! That's the fist of justice! Zombies! Get off me! Get off my head! What the? They can come right here! That's my... You cannibal! Let this be a dream! This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me! My brain! Oh God! Not like this! Kill me! Someone, please, kill me! There's a zombie! Sort him out! Whoa! Shoot it! Someone! Shoot it! I don't wanna fight the dead. Wish I stayed at home instead.
Fender's got some stuff that's only on a Fender too. Well, I guess landmines show up a little later too, but you experienced landmines for the first time here, which is kind of funny because you can totally use your zombies to run through a field of landmines, and you get this kind of crazy chain reaction where guys blow up into the air and they fall back down on landmines and blow up again, and that's pretty funny.
Yeah, the landmines was actually one of the very first things I ever thought of that would be fun to do with the zombies, you know, because you have your zombies and you want to be able to use them for things like the meat shield is real obvious, you know, you use that in a lot of the levels.
And just to be clear, there's nothing funny about a landmine.
There's not, really. Except to see guys bounce between 3 of them.
That's right.
And so the landmines are one of the things I really wanted you to be able to use your zombies for, is to clear out the minefields. You know, you can shove a zombie in there. But then also another thing that is in Offender is you can use your zombies here. Actually, you have to use your zombies to knock down some of the big walls. The army's shown up and they've set up these barricades protecting kind of key choke points in the city. And so you have to get enough zombies over there to knock down the walls, and wanted to kind of give you a feeling of being Stubbs the Uber zombie, right, and making your minions do stuff.
Yeah, that was like one of the initial core ideas was this notion that zombies have above average, like super strength, and especially Stubbs, who's, you know, King Zombie. But we didn't have we weren't going to make the whole environment destructible, because that poses a whole bunch of just crazy design problems. But we have a few ways in which Stubbs and his zombies really affect the environment, and we built some gameplay around them. One of them is breaking through and killing through doors and windows. If you've gotten this far, you've probably eaten dudes through windows on the farm. That's where we first implemented that. And then there's a couple of, like, you know, big encounters in Offender where you have to knock down these big walls, and that's the whole idea, that you would send your zombies off to, like, destroy some part of the environment. Almost like a boss battle against the environment.
Yeah, there's no uber characters in the army. I mean, there's the sniper rifle guy and the bazooka guy. They're kind of like mini bosses, but there's no super leader. And so the environment in this level in City Hall are really the boss. You know, it's this totally trashed out Punchbowl that has all kinds of obstacles, whether it's, you know, crashed cars or giant barricades of collapsed buildings. So it was a lot of fun to think about what the city would be like after the zombie invasion.
Your rotting ass is heading straight back to hell, you creep! Get off me! Get off my head! You... Ah! Fist of fury! Something broken, sir! All right, it's dead. Who wants to smoke? I'll live to giggle and to hear the lamentations of the women! It's dead! I saved the city! Zombie in range. Move, move, move! Zombies sneaking up! Ow! Not! It's eating me! My brain! Huh? Huh? There's a zombie! Hey, it's dead! Whoa! I'm in trouble! No, 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 no! You may kill... I got... Ooh. Shooting now! They got... I never miss. You have to do better than that. Get off me! Get off my head! I've never been disarmed. What the hell was that? A severed hand on a man's head ain't normal. Better dead than red.
It's absolutely imperative that you keep them out of the laboratory. This is the heart and soul of Punchbowl. All my stuff is in here.
Our orders are to secure the area using any and all means necessary, including, but not limited to, the wholesale destruction of said area.
Yes, about that. There's one of these things, it's wearing a really ugly tie. He could be quite useful as a specimen. You know, to prevent this sort of thing in the future.
I have my orders, sir. I'm not going to risk the lives of my men so you can play grab ass with the enemy. You want a sample? You can have whatever's left.
Imbecile.
Lock and load, boys!
Surrender! What the? Hey now.
You cannibal!
That's no normal human being! Take no prisoner! March to the sea! You like to teach the ball? Ow! Kill me! Someone please kill me! More contacts! I see a zombie! Oh God! Not like this! There! A zombie! I'm frightened of the unknown. And the undead. Who is No! Zombies! Sneaking up! There's one of those... Shoot it! Someone! Shoot it! Is my middle name. Let this be a dream! There's another one. Brain!
Catastrophic power grid failure detected. Electrical power may be intermittent while we switch to fail-safe power cells. Have a nice day.
You! No one is safe as long as you are here. The army will blow the whole place to pieces just to get at you. I will make you a deal. If you can make it to my private lab without destroying everything, I would be willing to.
There's one of the... No! How shall you of them? I'm out here!
Now you shall have a taste of...
My brains! Don't eat me! No!
I need that arm. Ow! Have some
Right, yeah, so one of the challenges with the scientists in general was we didn't want them to do the same thing that everybody else had. Not more guns and pistols and batons and all that craziness. But we did want you, we wanted you to get two things across. One was that they are the source of most of the weapons and scientific oddities that you see in the course of the game, and that they've still got things hidden away that you haven't seen yet. We wound up actually introducing them earlier than we had anticipated. They're supposed to be only in the lab, and they wound up being pushed back to the dam? Where they're first seen?
I think maybe even the greenhouse.
Yes, that's right.
In the greenhouse, which is second level.
But the deal was we wanted to give them weapons that kind of represented the time period, right? So they've got these crazy ray guns that shoot this crazy fat ray, and the beams and the ray guns are kind of inspired by the beams in the Forbidden Planet. And there's a point where they're shooting at the id monster, and there's just like these kind of stupid, obviously drawn in laser beams that in their own way look kind of cool. So we figured that would be the basis for the stuff that we have. At the same time, there's a certain liquid nature to the beams that gives them this kind of etheric science thing going on. So they're not lasers in the traditional sense of what we would think of nowadays. They're like this fat, fantastic laser blast that splatters and sprays and whatnot. There's also the boom gun, and the boom gun is that weapon that shoots this string of rings. And what's neat about that was it was the first weapon that actually was actually the only weapon where you could actually manipulate someone. With that, you could push things back and push them up against the wall and then move them to places you wanted them to go. And so when you're fighting with them on the dam, you can pick a guy up, throw him over the edge of the dam. And I think it was ultimately that weapon that got them spread out to a couple other levels in the game. But what makes this a little more deadly than it is in other places is that the spaces that you have to fight people in are much tighter than they are in the dam. So you're forced into these really close quarters fights where what seemed like a small irritation before of a guy who's shooting you here and there becomes this extreme irritation, because if you leave them long enough, some of them will go berserk and just hold down the trigger, and the guys with the blue lasers would just rail you. Hi, I'm Alan Turner again, and we're here I'm a designer here at White Load, and we're here to talk about the lab level.
This is Matt Sell, sitting here with Alan, talking about the lab. Those of you who aren't scientists might not recognize the giant statue that we have in our lobby here.
Yep, methane, symbolizing the power of Stubbs duodenum.
That's right. It's all full of hidden meanings, kids. You'll never find them all, but you can try.
So actually, since we're talking about the lab, maybe we can get Matt here to tell us a little more about Dr. Y, since this whole level is built around just leading you up to an encounter with Dr. Y.
Right. So Dr. Y was actually sort of latecomer to the whole story. Not really late, but in all the iterations of the story, we didn't always have him. And he was actually sort of hard to pin down as a character. But he ended up being this cross sort of between the absent-minded professor and Dr. Mengele. He's this sort of guy who he's not really evil. He's not a bad guy. I call him ethically challenged. You know, he just doesn't feel that there's anything he can't or should not do in the pursuit of advancing science.
Right, he's the traditional crazy scientist you see in a lot of the old pulp fiction where they bring havoc onto the world not because they mean to do it, just because they're too damn curious for their own good.
Get him out of it! Get up, not like this!
Another thing, there's actually two classes of scientists. You can hear the difference in the audio, actually. The head scientists, so to speak, are the ones with the British accent, and the assistant scientists are the ones who have that sort of lab monkey, weirdo Peter Lorre quality to their voice.
And the other ones also shoot the pink ray.
That's true.
And the blue rays are the lead scientists.
For all you train spotters out there.
Not so handsome! A zombie!
Was that?
No! No! And a particle! I'll show my brain! Refuse this! More! I know all about
Even I can do that. Time for some
brain! Don't eat me! No, 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 no!
I'll show you hard science! Science!
That robot is malfunctioning. Have some!
I'll stop you. Ow! 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 Wait a minute.
I'll show you! Don't eat me! No, 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 no! Take that! My legs! There's something inside my brain!
Gad, Stokes! What the?
It's chewing my brain! No! No! Ow! 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 Deliver you this!
One of the things you may have noticed as you're playing through the game is that there's not a whole lot of diversity in Punchbowl, and when you get to that boss battle with Dr. Y, that's actually sort of explained. The only thing that's missing in a perfect city is a perfect citizenry, and so Dr. Y creates it for his boss. And that's why you don't really have to feel terribly bad about eating all these brains. So if that's been gnawing at any of you, you can you can just put that fear aside.
Yeah, I kind of like to think of the lab as a thing that emphasizes the nature of this zombie versus the rest of the city. That and the Stubbs is in some essence a creature of the wild, brought out to get rid of this death-like stasis that's holding on to the city. I mean, everything is, you know, they're making a perfect citizen. It's a perfect world. Everything is clean. Everything is precise. Everything is exactly as someone wants it to be, and would stay that way unless Stubbs came in and juiced it up a little bit for us.
That's true. I've spoken about this elsewhere, but one of the big inspirations story-wise for Stubbs was Poe's The Mask of the Red Death. And one of the things that I think Stubbs, the zombie, owes to that is just the idea of a person who tries to build a wall big enough to keep all the chaos out. And he can't. There's just no way of doing it. But unlike Mask of the Red Death, which is just straightforward tragedy, we try to look at it sort of from the Red Death's point of view and see what a party it would be. There's something to be said here. I don't know that I really want to go into a lot of detail about my deepest satirical thoughts, but there's a point to all of this, and it's a subtle point, and you don't even have to see that it's there to enjoy the game, but there it is if you want it.
Activate force field! Now that I have captured the Alpha Zombie, I'm on the verge of the greatest scientific breakthrough in human history. I have been studying your tissue samples. Truly fascinating. Your reanimation is the result of a catalytic reaction with the grass fertilizer I developed for Punchbowl. I can see this is wasted on you. No matter. Soon you will be on this lab providing raw material for my greatest experiment. Look at her. A perfect citizen for the perfect city. Smart, healthy, loyal. And now, thanks to your zombie DNA, practically immortal. Obviously, there are still a few bugs to work out, which is why we need to start dissecting you immediately.
Ooh, jolly good, let's go.
I promise not to hurt you much.
Warning, energy levels critical. Energy threshold exceeded. Initiating emergency shutdown.
I love pushing
Energy levels normalized. All systems go. Resume cloning process. Warning, energy levels critical. System will shut down if levels are not normalized. Warning, energy levels critical. System will shut down if levels are not normalized. Warning, energy levels critical. Shutdown. Energy threshold exceeded. Initiating emergency shutdown. Energy levels normalized. All systems go. Resume loading process. Warning. Energy levels critical. System will shut down. Energy threshold exceeded. Initiating emergency shutdown. Energy levels normalized. All systems go. Resume loading process. Warning. Energy levels critical. System's energy threshold exceeded. Initiating emergency shutdown.
I hope you like the taste of formaldehyde, because you're going to be swimming in it.
Hey, what's a pup bot gotta do to get a little action around here? Hey, sweet cheeks, back that thing up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come on back here. Don't go away. Don't leave. Don't walk away, man. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on over here. For crying out loud, you little tease. I kind of love you, and I think you're kind of cute. Hey, where are you going?
Ow! 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 Ow!
There's only one thing I love more than flowers and candy, and that's a man who brings me flowers and candy. Pick up some roses and purple for that special someone.
Let this be a dream! You cannibal! going hand to hand. Oh, it's eating me! Hey, that's a zombie! Ah! No! Like the ammo! Ah! My brain! What the? Chubby hell, sir! Not the face! No! I can still kick you to death! It's eating me! We gotta give that back! My brain!
So yeah, as Doug was saying, I think this is the first level where you actually get to see the tank. Is that true?
You see it right at the end of Offender.
Okay, well definitely the first level where you get to drive.
You drive it, that's right.
Yeah, the tank was quite an undertaking. I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah, getting all the treads to work accurately and all that was a pretty big deal. Hopefully you can actually see it. You can't see a lot of the underworkings of it a whole lot when you're actually driving it, but when AIs are driving it around, hopefully you'll get to see some of that. So that turned out pretty cool, I think. Hopefully it'll be fun to drive around and do some damage.
Get off me! Get off my head! Beat you to death, you undead commie menace! Medic! Where's my head? Damn it! That's not a human! There's a zombie! Search and destroy! Take no prisoners! I've never been disarmed! My brain!
When we tear out your heart and flay your flesh to ribbons, we'll break all your bones, we'll stomp on your stones and feed them to a pack of rabid
Everything is a pretzel in Punchbowl. Everything is a... How about this? Someone's gonna die. Everything is a... that hurts. I don't care anymore. I'll show you security. I don't care anymore. They got me.
Oh! I've got it all worked out, dead man. Once I kill you, Maggie's heart will be mine. Oh, broads love it when you kill for them. Let's end this. Mono a mono, just you and me.
And me.
And me. And me.
Everything is a... Oh, I don't want to die this way! Stop! Hey! Ow!
Stop eating
My arm! My God! It's eating my brain! Why do I bother with this charade?
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Well, look who's come crawling back, Mr. I don't need a guidebot. I'm just going to run around eating brains so guidebot gets stuck answering phones. I was just chatting about you with the central computer for the U.S. military. Apparently there's an airstrike on the way, but I'm sure that wouldn't interest you. I'm heading out now. Beat the rush, you know. Would you be a dear and tell Mr. Monday he's got 5 minutes before the whole town goes up in smoke? Thank you so much. Don't hurt me. Don't eat my brain. It's all I've got. Help! Andrew! Somebody! Oh my... Those eyes. That nose. That tie.
Mother! Get back! That thing has destroyed my whole city, and I won't let him do the same to you.
Don't do this, Andrew.
Get out of the way, Mother.
I love that zombie.
Excuse me?
It was a hot summer night in 1933. I was just a girl.
Yes?
He was quite a man. I couldn't resist his charms. Everything was real sweet until Father got home. He dragged my little Eddie out, and that was the last I saw of him. Until now. Father never told me what happened to him. But 9 months later, I had a little something to remember him by.
Are you telling me my daddy was a traveling salesman who eats brains?
Oh, Andrew, try not to be such a pill.
Destroyed my city. You killed my family. And now I suppose you want to kill me. Well, go ahead. Go ahead and try, Dad.
Huh? Zombie! Over there! Oh, God! Not like this! This zombie is so unprofessional. Can this be a dream? What? Ow! 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 My brain!
There's another zombie! I don't care anymore!
Whoa! I don't need shields anyway. You're the one who needs shields.
Not! You cannibal!
They got me! This is the dream!
How'd you like some of this? Oh, someone kill it, please! It's eating my brain!
I see a zombie! More!
My brain!
Good gravy! I'd like to have him stuffed to my trophy room. Oh God! Not like this! Over there!
You'll never get to me! Never!
I've never been to Paris, I've never been to Rome. The outside world's not what I'm thinking of. I'm happy just to stay. I'm happy just to stay in my new futuristic home. 'Cause Punchbowl's where I want to fall in love. Friends will talk of travel and places that they've been. I act as if I care to be polite. I wonder if they'll ever know the wonders that I've seen in Punchbowl, where my lover keeps me warm at night. You can feel the magic when you walk down any street. The smiles of cheer that will appear on everyone you meet. When everything is automatic, you'll always find yourself ecstatic. Then true love will make your life complete. Don't ask me if I'm staying, I never want to leave. This city's built to fit me like a glove. Now every day's a holiday. Each night is New Year's Eve. 'Cause Punchbowl's where I want to fall in love. 'Cause Punchbowl's where I want to fall in love. Slow, grim, and grisly, that's how you're going to die. no quick and painless end for you. It's gonna hurt. You'll go little by little in the sweet by and by, in the sweet by and by. The party will start when we tear out your heart and flay your flesh to ribbons. We'll break all your bones, we'll stomp on your stones and feed them to a pack of rabbit gibbons.
A celebration of amputation, annihilation is sure. Your end is near, you'll disappear. We'll make this city secure.
Slow, grim, and grisly, it's only apropos. There's no escaping destiny. There's no escape. Slow, grim, and grisly is the way you're going to go. Gonna die real slow.